Many years ago, there was an empress who was so fond of new clothes that she spent all of her money on them.
She cared very little about the royal army.
She cared very little about her health or about the theater.
She cared very little about the needs of her kingdom.
And what about the dungeon? Nobody cares about us!
But she doesn't even care about my delicious food.
But there's one thing she really cares about.
The Empress adores her wardrobe! She has an outfit for every hour of the day!
She loves to show off her clothes.
And whenever the Empress is needed, everyone knows she can be found
In her dressing room, of course!
Where else?
Quite right, my dear.
What about this one, Your Majesty?
I wore that one last month.
She wore that one last month.
What about this one?
It's not my color.
It's not her color.
Is this more to your liking, Your Majesty? Are you kidding?
She's just kidding.
How do you like this color?
That looks like last night's pudding.
Hey, I like that pudding.
My prize-winning chocolate pudding?
Not this.
No way.
Definitely not. Nope. Nix. Negative.
Sire, is it just my imagination, or is the Empress a little more stressed out than usual?
Oh, it's true, Minister. She is tense, nervous, and worried.
But why?
Have you forgotten? In a few short weeks, the whole empire will be celebrating
The kingdom's bicentennial jubilee.
Oh, of course! Your Majesty, there is much to be done.
Like what? You must prepare a grand speech.
Tour the prisons in the hospital. Choose a delectable menu.
And most important of all, plan my wardrobe.
Pardon me, Your Highness, but you have a visitor.
Not now. Can't you see I'm busy? But you have appointments, milady. I just said later. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Your Highness, I beg you, you must keep your schedule.
My robes come first. I must make a good impression on my royal subjects.
That is her duty as a good ruler.
But fine clothes do not make a good ruler.
Uh-oh.
You dare to say that I am not a good ruler? Do you dare?
I think you're in trouble, man. Your Highness, what about a little entertainment?
What do you call a turtle that can fly?
I don't know. What do you call a turtle to fly?
A shellicopter!
Brilliant, brilliant, quite extraordinary.
Why did all the baseball players leave on a hot summer day?
I don't know. Why did they leave on a hot summer day?
Because all the fans left.
Yeah, what is baseball?
Hey, wait a minute. What's baseball?
What is baseball?
This is not coming up until I ask you to. Count.
1, 2, 3,
Hey, you can count
4,
too.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
time, the Empress had been neglecting her duties. Everyone knew that something must be done.
Something must be done.
I agree.
But what?
I could make her a lemon souffle.
I guarantee that will tell.
Soon, many visitors began arriving for the Jubilee. They came from north and south. They came from east and west. Some were wealthy and important, others humble and poor. But they were all coming for the Jubilee. Among them were two very cunning strangers. Excitement was in the air.
Here they come now. I'd better start baking.
What are you wearing to the grand procession? I'm wearing something for my cousin. Mind what you're wearing. I heard the Empress is looking for something spectacular and dazzling to wear. Well, she has 32 tailors and 26 seamstresses. I'm sure you'll come up with something. No, you see, she wants something really different for the occasion. Something out of this world. I can't wait to see it.
Did you hear that, Tyler? The Empress wants something spectacular.
Something dazzling.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You mean we can help the Empress?
Of course. First, we will convince the Emperor and his court that we are two of the world's finest weavers.
We are?
We've made outfits for the greatest kings and rulers.
We have?
Yes, we have.
Oh, yes, we have.
Then we will offer to make the Empress's robes for the grand procession. But of course,
The robes will not exist.
The swindlers continued their cunning plans. They would convince everyone that they could weave gold thread into magical robes. Anyone who could not see the robes would be considered a fool, unfit, unsuitable, incompetent, inept. Well, you get the idea. But of course, who would admit that he could not see them? No one would want to be called a fool. The weavers were sure they could make much money. The two scoundrels were caught in their wicked plan.
they must be severely punished.
Take them to the dungeon! To
Wait! I have an idea.
Good idea.
What is that?
Bring them back.
Bring them back.
But she's a crook! And she's a villain!
I'll take care of them.
Okay!
Okay.
Who are you two? I'm Taylor and this is Tyler. We're just two innocent scoundrels.
Please don't hurt us!
Do you believe this plan about invisible clothes could work?
Yes, of course.
We're pretty good at fooling people.
Then wait right here. Your lives will be spared.
Perhaps this will teach our Empress a lesson.
The minister's secret plan was set in motion. The false weavers were able to convince the vain Empress that they could weave the finest robes of wondrous beauty, magnificent clothes that held a special quality. They would be invisible to anyone who was a fool. The Empress wanted these clothes, assured that there were no fools in her kingdom.
There are no fools in my kingdom.
Oh, would you like a little refreshment before you begin?
Or a little entertainment.
No, my weavers will start right away.
You heard her. Right away.
You say these are magical robes?
Yep.
And if anyone cannot see them, they will be a fool?
Yep.
And you're gonna wear them to the procession, milady?
Of course, there are no fools in my kingdom.
Not a single fool.
Oh, my Empress, I have prepared a petite supper for you with all of your favorite sauces and gravies.
What do you need to get started?
All we need is a very quiet room.
The West Tower is quiet.
And 3 bags of gold should purchase all we need.
3 bags?
Make that 4.
Oh, and a loom.
Right this way, weavers.
tailor and tiger were provided with loom and bags of gold, which went right into their own sacks. They worked at their empty looms until late into the night. They spun invisible thread into invisible cloth, and sewed the invisible cloth into invisible robes. A few days later,
My Empress, I have some desserts for your people. I will serve them at the grand procession next week.
I wonder how those weavers are doing with my new clothes.
An elegant French silk pie, some delicious cherry macarons, a luscious tiramisu.
Oh, I just know they're going to be beautiful.
Of course, my desserts are always beautiful.
Would you like for me to check on the road, sir?
We'll go with him.
But what if you can't see them?
There's no need to worry about that. There are no fools here.
Go and inspect the royal robes and bring me back a report.
Bring her back a report.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Hey, that's funny.
We have come to inspect the royal robes.
Come right in.
Just one more little stitch. Ta-da! I cannot.
Did you see anything?
Watch out, you're stepping on the head.
Be careful! You're stepping on the train.
Whoa!
Aren't they impressive?
Impressive. Aren't they stunning? Stunning.
Go tell
The Empress.
So, did you see my new robes?
Did you see your new robes?
Well, we,
Oh, what color were they?
Gold.
Huh? They're what, red, blue, and gold?
What? Did you or did you not see the robes? Of course they did, my Empress. They are just, stunned by their beauty.
we are stunned by their beauty.
Dinner is served, my Empress. All right, I'm coming. Hurry, my lady. My Empress. The soup must be eaten while it is hot. Ladies, will you go and check on my royal robes?
Of course.
But what if you can't see them?
There's no need to worry about that. There are no fools here.
Go and inspect the royal robes and bring me back a report.
Bring her back a report.
We have come to see the Empress's new robes.
Come right in.
Just one more little stitch. Ta-da!
Watch out, you're stepping on the head.
Be careful! You're stepping on the train.
Aren't they impressive?
Impressive! Aren't they stunning? Stunning! Go tell the Empress.
Well, did you see my new robes?
Did you see your new robes?
Well, we,
What fabric were they?
velvet.
Huh? They're silk, velvet, and chiffon?
Did you or did you not see the robes? Of course they did, my Empress. They are just stunned by their beauty.
We are stunned by their beauty. We cannot wait much longer, my Empress. It is time to get dressed.
The procession will begin soon.
Oh, but my soup!
Chef, I love your alphabet soup, Chef.
I'll have some too. I'm already dressed for the procession.
Of course, Your Highness. I will bring you the biggest bowl.
And me too!
Of course.
Call the weavers. Wait,
That's me.
it's you. Okay.
Call Call the weavers.
The weavers entered the throne room and displayed the new clothes to everyone. The Empress entered her dressing room, where the weavers pretended to put on first one garment on her and then another. When the Empress emerged, everyone stared. The Empress turned around for them to get a full view.
How fine my lady looked in her new clothes.
Dazzling.
Impressive! Gorgeous! Amazing!
Exquisite. Astonishing.
Unbelievable!
We knew you'd love it.
Now we will attach the train.
So, you all think my new clothes will dazzle the crowd?
Of course, no one would admit that they could see no robes, no beautiful outfit, no lovely fabric, for that would prove them to be fools. Not even the Empress, especially not the Empress. Meanwhile, the minister hoped that the Empress would learn a lesson.
So, you all think my new clothes will dazzle the crowd? Well,
Oh,
yes.
Dazzle.
Very well. Guards, beat the drums. Let the procession begin.
The Empress smiled and waved as everyone watched the processional. But suddenly, the voice of a small child was heard.
What did you say, child?
I said, Dance isn't wearing any clothes.
Better be
Look.
quiet, kid.
We could all lose our heads. Say, look. You must forgive him, Your Highness. He's only a child. Did you hear what the child said? The Empress is in her undergarments. That's what I thought too.
The child is right. The Empress has no clothes.
The Empress has no clothes. The Empress has no clothes.
Beat the drums. Let the procession continue.
not fail to recognize the truth. She knew that the weavers had spun invisible thread into invisible cloth, and sewed the invisible cloth into invisible robes. The weavers blamed the minister, who admitted that out of his great love and compassion for the young empress, he had conceived this plan in order to teach her a lesson.
Release them.
Oh, but my dear, they made a fool out of you.
The empress realized that her own vanity and pride had made a fool of her, and had showed that truly she was unfit for her office. She forgave her wise old minister, and from that day forward, she purposed to serve her people well. And now we'd like to introduce you to the cast members of the Empress's New Clothes. In the role of the herald was Daniel Rouse. The Grand Minister was played by Ethan Keyes. The Counselor was Ruby J. The Royal Treasurer, Michio Grumbine. The Royal Chef was played by Annalie Hendrick. In the role of the Jester, Rose Bonenblas. The Royal Guards, Joe and Mo, were played by Jamin Keyes and Isaac Rouse. Our ladies in waiting, Lady Mary was Emily Joyner. Lady Joan, Anna Jane Weibel. Lady Anne was played by Nora Grumbine. The Swindlers. Taylor was played by Lily Joyner. And Tyler was Nora Locklear. In the role of the Emperor, Sam Rouse. And the Empress was played by Scout Benefield.